There, Stewie's down.
Now the all get raised. Should have the scoped advantage. Automatic. Oh, it is messy indeed. Luckily, short covering up. Oh! Breezy goes into the fight, but looking on the upgraded weapon, is able to find the pick back. And now it is Rush. A 1 versus 3. I noted the 3 Glocks to 1 AK and a D, but now it's a 3 versus 1. Rush has to pull this back, and he's getting shot through the wall. One pick onto Max. A full minute left to play with here as the ball goes down to the B side. Rush has to make the retake work.
Vent rotation is the absolute worst. He's just going to drop into his death. Lucan just having death to right. Bullets come through, and Lucan with 4 in the round. They're going to get fired up.
Player, yeah. Good set up to D. Even the USP could find a kill here, and they have pushed the puck. They've got some control.
In the trade.
The kills are coming through, and DGT lines up both.
Yeah, needed the trade there. Rush desperately required DGT in that one. So he's down to 40 points of health. Rox is low too, but it is just Stewie, and he was over towards Hell. He's lumped his way in towards the top side here and is hoping a body or two just falls foul to this position right now. He has fights on multiple fronts, takes the first, and is unable.
Max performing well. We'll see if he can take out Surk early. He's climbing over the top of main, now taking a bit of control of the side. Looking as the first player to crack open as Stewie will reply for EG. Look at the ramp push forward for automatic, but Rox is holding for this aggressive maneuver.
Oh, bomb's already planted here, so some real problems. EG needs to get through the lobby position. Automatic waiting. Smoke off Squeaky, flash on through. Breeze to lead the charge.
Yeah, Breeze is going to be aware of the CT that possibility, but dealing with Max is a different story. Breeze goes down. Now Rush trying to come in from heaven, but treaded out again. DGT and Max will follow up. A single player left of automatic, the highest ready for EG, but the time certainly not enough, and automatic's just hitting shots. Unfortunately, we'll be conceding the pistol. He's trying to bring everybody down. That is so clean from automatic, but in vain, really, because 9Z have the pistol.
Yeah, well, we talked about the aim, we talked about his individual ability. You get it on show right there, time being the qualm, and that is the first round going their way. Now, a big stuff as far as the shots go, but double scouts, 1 for Cirque, 1 for Stew. Automatic into an M4 here.
Yeah, so a lot of kills found. We'll see if they can crack open 9Z or going quite quickly again into this top side. Wrapping around with a max 10. Breeze not ready for it, and he will go down. Rush towards the back of the side. He's managed 1 out of the deagle. And now the rifle swings out from automatic. Carrying him through, and he will find himself all of the impact, putting Max alone into the 1v4.
This is such a difficult round now for Max, and automatic with that impact immediately out the gates here in round number 2. Dinked, damage done.
9 HP somehow.
Yeah, so must have been through the cusp of the wall right there. But Max, he has so much time left on the clock, and at this point, it's hard to already be considering the save here.
In the smoke. Yes, this is the better position to drop back. You do not want to play still at heaven. Now goes into the fight, takes down 2, and looking with 3, shuts the pistol down. EG off to the disastrous start in the second.
Getting tricky with it there. They use their own heavy.
Clearing out credit card. Minute left. Double setup inside of the ramp of Rush and Cirque. Rush to take the initial attention to set up the rifle in the corner of Cirque, and actually Rush is going to drop back. Spots that again. Knows there's still a second player there. Molly trying to force him out of position, but he's in a good spot.
Spreading.
Finally, the spread forces him into the fight, and Rush gets away with 2. That's good, because now bomb dropped, rotation coming towards Hell, and you still have Cirque on the right side of corner. He's going to be ready for this. They're not checking him. That's an easy kill for Cirque in the FAMAS. Another swing out through the smoke. Looking into the clutch. Now he's going to be pushed through lobby. They've doubled up through the hut plate. The AWP in this position would be so difficult to make it work. And swings into Stewie 2K. A much needed final round towards the end of the half.
Yeah, they can work with this now. 9-6, a pistol conversion, and they're back in it, but it's the T side, and this is where things are going to get a little bit harder for EG. This is where I thought the individual price would have been able to step up.
EG forward. They're down 3 rounds at the start of the second, and now going towards ramp in the pistol to challenge down DGT.
Looks like they're going to fake top here, right? You can see the util being set up. So smoke towards heaven, a molly to land top of the hut position. You can see them getting bounced off the beam. But nobody's there. It is towards ramp, and DGT's already skedaddling.
He's down, and now they're actually going to play for the ramp the whole way through Hell. Look, and here's them coming up the ladder. He's in the smoke. Yes, this is the better position to drop back. You do not want to play still at heaven. Now goes into the fight, takes down 2, and looking with 3, shuts the pistol down. EG off to the disastrous start in the second.
Getting tricky with it there. They use their own heaven smoke to grant them passage, but Lucan uses it against them and absolutely decimates them. 3 come up, 3 go down, 10-6, 9Z looking hot.
And they come through their own heaven smoke into that. That is brilliant from Looking.
They were expecting it to be respected. Oh, it was smoked off heaven. We'll push in towards the site.
Oh, it looked like Breezy may have had a chance, but David now goes back into the fight, and Breezy's going to lose it.
We saw Breeze go for a hard clear in that same position on the CT side, and he couldn't win it out. And this time on the T side, lying in wait for exactly that maneuver, goes on down again. Still only 3 kills for Breeze within this game. It's been a rough game for him. He's the second highest rated player for them in the tournament so far, and right now, the least amount of impact on his team, and they need him.
Max
it's a bonus round.
Slithers towards double door. 30 seconds left. He could be a bit of a nuisance here. Rush is trying to stay up or to cut off rotations back down to the site, but there's still already significant forces close to the side of the map. So
he's going down the vent as
he
well.
has to come down the vent, and Cirque is going to clear. Surely he thinks about this. Max rattles away with the MP9, and Cirque, you had to get that kill. Now they cross into the site. Looking denies the safe passage to the bomb, and it is just Rush. They're pushing on all sides, and Looking removes
Worried
it.
about the radio push. That's a problem right here. There's 50 seconds on the clock, and DGT's here for a double. 1 and 2. Everybody's DGTs.
DGT is going to have to deal with the op, and the molly, it burns away. Cirque, he ran out of ammo, but still
Very jarring right now what they're going for. This is an interesting move here from 9Z.
He's just scared. Automatic is all of that smoke in lobby. DGT looked like he was about to go around that corner, and on the other side of it was a hungry right foot. But EG realized, okay, let's just take a breather here. We don't know what they're doing. We need to just slow it down and figure it out.
But they used so much util towards yard early to try and draw a rotation, but 9Z have gone the other way. That utility, that Molotov from David went in towards the radio room, right? Which has allowed Lucan to push on up. It's allowed them to have a 2-man aggressive ramp stance here, and in they swing. Lucan's got the opening. Rush is down.
Yeah, Rush out. EG down a player. 1 minute left as we now go under. 9Z in a good position to try and close this. EG have slithered out through Squeaky Door, Automatic and Breeze to take the fight towards the back of the site. David playing for Tetris. Oh, he swings out. The element of surprise. The distraction set up towards the back of the site. It's flawless. Everybody stays up for 9Z, and EG top.
Smoke. There was disruptive spam. It just was so awkward. EG didn't know what was going on, and now they are in so much trouble. They force bought in Mac 10, Tech 9. They're going to try this top pop again.
Well, Breezy looks to be the first player. 3 and 15 now as he goes down early. ropz at the ready. Nearly gets caught with the net in his hand.
Kiss it in the smoke.
They're right off each other in the smoke, and now ropz slips around the back. Information not passed on, and ropz gets away. Especially Looking to find that follow-up kill. It's messy, and it is EG down again.
David, right, this is a big representation of a lot of different regions that we don't traditionally see competing at that type of a level. And sure, they need another best of 3 after this one, but this is a great start for the day.
Looking holds, big gap.
Huge gap in the smoke.
There is no smoke. There just isn't. There's a huge gap that allows the easy kill. It seems like they had different variations, or they're just missing a smoke completely.
I think there was a smoke on top of Silo just then. I'm not sure if that was intentionally, like if that was an unforced error or a forced error, but either way, Automatic dead. He's been the hero on these lighter rounds. They now smoke off towards the main position. They want to try and apply pressure to heaven, but this is where Lucan is with the AWP. You're going into the Lion's Den.
He's holding. Oh, he will swing wide. Good shot from Breezy. Kills for him and Vinci. But he's having a bit of a round now. He's found 2. Eventually goes down. Cirque looks up. From hell to heaven, the headshot will land. And ropz and Max now into the 2 versus 3.
Rock still has some key real estate here towards that.
He changes his position. EG move in, and they relinquish control here on the CT side, but they have moved forward into hut. They snatch that back. That's rush out.
Good trade.
Breeze needed to trade that, and he does. Oh, look at the amount of space EG have. But
not accounting for Max.
Max is so elusive. He's just in the
Stewie's
mid.
dead.
They have no idea. Stewie is about to go down. Max, does he reach the second player? He doesn't. Automatic at least pulls that one back, but 20 seconds left. Look at the position of ropz. It does get checked. Breezy having a couple of good rounds now, and Lucan put in to the 1 versus 2.
Well, the bomb should get planted here. 10 seconds left. Lucan, remember the economy situation. If he goes forward, if he fights this, they don't carry anything through, but he's going to give it a crack. He's changed over to the AK-47. He fancies his chances.
Breeze is low, and he's playing from Tetris, but oh, this angle help by Cirque. If you go wide, you're into the AWP. And even if the miss shot happens, the swing out from Breezy should have confirmed the round.
Well, that's a pair from, I guess we'll call them the OG EG members. Look, if you want to call the OGs, we're talking more about the nothing days here. But the 2 of these boys have been here since they changed from not a common clear at all.
don't really have utility to get him out of there either, right? So he's just going to be holding the back box.
If he gets a kill here, that's huge.
Oh, Shui's going in to fight it. Shui will check it, and ropz goes down.
Dink at least. Down secret, one player's just slipped. It's going to be Luke, and they're changing the game's over. Game's guns. Bogdan's law. But we're playing funny games here as Max is down the vent. They're going to contest this.
Well, swing out from the double door, putting pressure, but the commitment to the plant is there. And automaticcs kill. Brought down.
Oh.
Max unable to, well, find a Fury. And that is going to be 14 rounds now up against the 11 that EG have now collected.
Well, Rush had a really good showing in the first. They might overlook this position, Dinko.
Yeah, they might. And this could be a rough end to the round here for EG.
They're not going to consider it at all.
There's no way the AWP clears this. There's no way the AWP clears this. It's going to walk right back into ropz. That's the bomb down, but Shui is behind Heaven. They have no idea. He's up in this position. It's one, but his teammates are going down towards outside. So even though he's in a power position, they aren't really able to compete. They still have to go back, relinquish that control to get the bomb back. And ropz, the nuisance, is still over here. And finally, Shui will take his head off. 2 players left, 20 seconds. Looking has the cross, and now it's just down to Breeze. He's in the site, but a clutch needed. The quietest performer to potentially the biggest round here to keep this comeback alive. Flash goes up, pinned at the back of the site. Breeze with vicious intentions needs to pull off the clutch, and he won't. DGT just goes in, straight up fight in the 1v1, and he's able to take him out.
Wow, the ball's right there on that play.
And as you mentioned, another best of 3 needed throughout today. You want to get this one over and done with. Perhaps 9Z will be doing that. Stewie 2K, front man in the charge.
Where do you go? What type of options can you look for here? You have a player down secret, sure. You're worried about the radio push. That's a problem right here. There's 50 seconds on the clock, and DGT's here for a double. 1 and 2. Everybody's DGT's.
DGT is going to have to deal with the AWP, and oh, the molly! It burns away Cirque. He ran out of ammo, but still from the grave. Cirque is going to be kicking himself. Automatic. A 1 versus 5. There's no way. He's been good, but this would be unbelievable. 9Z. Just moments away. And Max confirms it. Oh, you're not entertained. 16-11, 9Z. Take map 1. And they're not even that fired up, right? It was just systematic destruction. And looking, what a performance from him.
Yeah, they should be happy with themselves with some of the rounds that they were able to win right there. Right?
Utility now going out towards the hay bales. It's going to be an A split
in the site.
Yeah, and now they're doubled up inside of the site. Looking place towards default. David towards the back of the site itself. So he clears up the site itself, and Breezy follows up, but one shot through the smoke will land, and Max stops the bomb. And this is now a little worrying as Cirque will pull a headshot, but 2 players still standing for 9Z and a kit on the back of 1, remember, so some time to play with here into the retake. DGT moving forward. They have got 1 player into the pit. That's a strong position here for EG to hold in this post plant. And really difficult to force it out.
ropz has this flash. That should be the go signal right now, but they're just going to try and do it with bullets alone here. 2v3, it's going to get hard.
Now Flash is going forward. ropz now charging into the site. Breezy able to remove him, and DGT will hit the deck too. Good start for Breeze. I mean, he needed that. He needs a good start here, just individually speaking, and EG have the pistol.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there. You can see how simple the execute was. The double site setup. They want to isolate players in pit when you're jumping out.
He's just charging through the fire. He's going to go around the corner, and waiting for him is Lucan. Swing out this time for Max, and those are the fast flash plays we've seen the other day. And they're now coming in again towards top middle.
I'm loving this. Very dynamic. Huge net onto Cirque. He's on 2 HP. David just needs to win this fight, and it should be the round.
David just holding. No problem here. Pressure's really off 9Z. If they can just get another pick here, they'd be in such a comfortable position. Starting to push up long at it. automatics found a bit of space to play with. DGT in the site. Really comfortable spot to watch this long position from, and Lucan even has his short angle, so he doesn't have to even worry about getting pushed from that side.
Yeah, pretty powerful crossfire here. Still opportunities for this to go wrong, but it requires missed shots, right? And
yes.
If one misses and the other doesn't, it still should be mopped up here.
David finally boarded wide and into the crosshair of automatic, but that allows the peek from Looking, gives away his position, and DGT instead will back him up.
Dealt with the smoke of automatic. They also have one on Stewie, so they could smoke CT and the Coffin's position, and they should be in towards the B bomb site. The bomb required to make this one all possible. Scooped up with 50 seconds left on the clock, but they are heading back in towards the stack on A. DGT on the balcony. David to bait him in from the pit position, and to combine as part of this, the third prong of the defense is ropz over towards Moto, who's now just linked in towards the site. They are battening down the hatches. They're expecting an A play.
This could work wonders for 9Z. Here they come out the balcony. DGT with a first decapitation, and ropz, well, he passes the death sentence to 2. It's now automatic. The player that took initial damage left with a galil alone. Still has to push into the impenetrable fortress of this A site, collect the bomb. It's just a matter of time, surely, before he goes down. Had a chance for a couple of headshots there, but they do close out in the end.
Yeah, very gambly there from 9Z. So if you're EG, you're trying to make a bit of a calculator setup here with Max. As soon as Max takes any contact, that nade will scale through the sky and detonate.
Max looks like he's just pulling back on his chains, right? He's just ready to go. He's just ready to run down Banana. He's just held back for the time being. Looking. Remove Cirque.
I know that this is a light buy, right? It's just pistols, that, and Kevlar behind it. So they're going to make a meal of it. No dramas there, as you would expect. But one thing I want us to try and have focus on, and not just
2 versus 3. EG are so damaged on the site hold, but they still stand a chance at pulling this one back. Flash is the only piece of utility available right now. They have to use that perfectly to get their way in. It's set up to charge forward. Breezy with a double. Oh, he goes into the open. Rush goes down, and Lucan giving the easiest kills. He's running towards the site. Needs to get onto the defuse, and he's going to hold that through.
What just happened with Rush there?
He just got in the open.
What? Is it mid to B, or is it a wrap on towards A right now? They have to know that long is open. They have to be communicating this. David's acknowledging it at least with his glance.
Cirque trying to be the playmaker alongside Rush, but they now realize the gap at long, and it's being held by David in a very strong position, but they completely outplayed that angle. Cirque now crosses to the site, looking from the pit. Combat Opping doing so much work. And a slight vision of a flick up there.
Gap in this smoke right here. Money's not great for 9Z. Do they save or do they go for this? A lot on the line here.
Flash keeps DGT back, and that allows the reposition of Cirque into the power position of Pit. Now this is so hard to break open. You've got a player in Pit, you've got one up in the apartments. How do you win this? Got a smoke on the bomb.
There's a kit in the side.
Oh, double swing from the apartments in Pit. You really can't win that automatic. Good proactive play there, and EG recover what could have been a disaster. Yeah, that re-smoke towards B, and you could see immediately the call back to the A side of things. Smokes in for Arch, Library. Charge forward here now is David and Lucan. Lucan is the player you have to keep eyes on, and David Teague has hit the first. Remember, 2 players still here with premium rifles. David is the player that really should be doing the least amount of work, but Lucan swings. EG toppling. That was the recovery round in the previous, but now EG down again.
Wow, what a round right there. What a round right there. I'm talking about the gap.
Now DGT looking down into middle. Oh, needs to be careful here.
Back on off, mate.
You can't get caught by that.
They work so hard, they almost give back an advantage here, and I think that Breeze will take a risk through this. Rotation does get here in time in the 2-man variety. Lucan, he's going to join the party from Speedway as well. Well placed.
Oh, so good. Stewie's down to 21, automatic, down to 41. Stewie goes out for the boost, but falls off his opponent, or rather teammate's head, and falls right into his opponent's crosshair. ropz happily collects the first kill of the round. Oh, David. Oh, that felt like that was going to be a nice little kill there for Breezy.
A little bit luckier than he knows. I'm surprised that we haven't seen DGT drop the rifle across to David here and give the weapon to the healthier player. But here's Lucan over towards B with 1. David's MP9 sings, and it is Breeze who, well, is left in a very, very difficult scenario. He goes down to ropz, and 8 secured. Now the half has been won by 9Z. If this is a 2-0, I will bring it up for deal with that. Another smoke deployment. Look at the time again.
It happens every single round, chat. They always have the smokes to slow down these B plays. EG are constantly coming through smokes, and because they've set the precedent that there is players playing in these smokes, EG have to be so careful coming through the other side. This time, Stewie could for 1, but Max just swings out a CT and gets a double. That's unbelievable from Max again, the impact he's finding. But they're so far removed from this, they're on the other side of the map.
Yeah, they're just having fights over towards B where EG Max.
That is great. That's fantastic, in fact. Rush down to 7 HP. It's weakened up EG entirely. Let's see if they can be more on the same page on this B hold.
But it doesn't matter, right? They've been able to brute force their way, and Stewie's coming again.
Well, Max applying for first oranges. Dark setup as well. Oh, first swing from Max is good, but David down elsewhere. Now Max needs to hold, and he will get cleared out. His teammate from the back of the site, though, Lucan, has done a lot of work. He's under a lot of pressure, but he can just stay alive. He can go out and take the fight. EG starting to topple in this B play. 9 rounds looking good for 9Z. As Cirque now down alongside the bomb. It is Breeze now coming around from CT side.
15 seconds. Sight on A.
Yeah, 15 seconds left. Breeze is Looking for the site play, 10 seconds, not really enough time to compete here. Now you just have to hide towards the back of the site. You've got the round. You've got it.
Plan.
You've absolutely got it. You have to just peek, looking straight away to the headshot. 9-6 at the half for 9Z.
Well, Lucan's taken this B bomb site into his own hands. There he gets 3 kills. It's all good in the hood with ropz. Back this, and they're just going to walk off in. The Glock to fake it, and they flash, they go, they're in. Stewie gets 1. Lucan's down.
Mid push now coming in for EG. ropz tries to fend it off for the time being, but he can't really hold it for long. And now the onslaught of EG. Slowed in banana by the molly.
Rush has flashes here. He can try and flash to set this one up.
He's going to line that up. Flash going over the top, the peek into top banana, but there has been a bit of a play towards Stewie's position.
They need to deal with him now.
Max are going to try and take him down, but Stewie, he's strong in this one. DGT towards first oranges. It's first kill for him. And damage done into the pool. Starting to run out of ammo, but his teammate David is holding on.
This is
and
labored.
somehow they're holding on to the site. It's just David towards the back of the site and 2 players running him down.
Is that time?
I don't know. I don't think so. Stewie's got the kid. He's going to hold it, but the time is going to be close. Stewie holding it.
They got it.
Oh,
they
just
got it.
about. They pull it through.
Wow. If they didn't win that round right there, I don't know how much more Stewie has to do. The solo anchor on the site gets a kill.
Surely gets one.
Dramatic. 9 rattles away. It is 1, just 1. Rock shows it out.
You see the way that they took that fight, right? Ducking down to try and draw the crosshairs. So they did good. Automatic did what he had to do in that position. If it was Niko, you're expecting him to get multiple kills, but because it's against this force, was always going to be a difficult task. Now up towards banana they go. The boost towards CT spawn. The smoke's now starting to ring on over, but they shouldn't just rush into this. They have this AK. Allow it to work. Allow it to take some fights. There's only 1 M4 on the other side. The other 2 big guns are FAMAS in the mix here.
Smokes, flashes, being deployed as we now hit the 30-second mark. 9Z charged into the site, rushes boost, he's blinded and so ineffective. Stewie now gets aggressive. 1 damage deployed under a second, but not able to pick up the kill in DGT. 2 blistering kills, the second through the smoke on Rush. And now Cirque and Breeze, the OGs of EG, have to try and pull this one back.
They're going to give this one a crack. Players, ropz is low. Lucan also half HP in the site. It's really on DGT towards banana to close this one down.
Yeah, the banana position is so strong. Even if they send 1 player out of dark, maybe they neglect to check for the second. There's a couple of options here for 9Z. They go into the fight. That's ropz down. They're not going to check dark, and that sets up looking for the immediate peek out. Finally traded, but Breeze the time, and DGT's aggressive stance forward. It is the reply for 9Z.
Perfect there. They knew exactly what that AK had to do. He was the last man in. He was the one setting the pistols and those SMGs up.
Forcing them further and further back. They go through the smoke. Automatic gets into the play. That's going to be the bomb down and loose. And now, well, 9Z might have to walk into a bit of a stack as they play to front of the smoke here, EG. They're creating chaos, and in the midst of the chaos, they find their way through the ladder. A couple of players now damaged up. Cirque in particular down on 12, but 9Z, this should have been far more comfortable. And now it's mission impossible to try and get that bomb back.
CT smoke has a gap in it here. I don't think they're accounting for this. Lucan must know that there's a problem here, and it just has to step on out into CZ. It's going to be rushed with the AK. DGT's gotten 1 back. This would be some clutch.
It has to. At this point, EG, a miracle lies in front of them. DGT hoping he can maneuver his way into positions where he can get a couple of these frags individually in 1v1s. Soundkume confirms his position once more. New box, the position of the high health Rush. He's got the AK picked up as well here. Rush and DGT's down on 27, so a body shot would be enough. And the swing out to the headshot.
Library and Archway, they're going to wrap. It's not the best for the pistols.
Oh, just the kill damage coming out right now for EG, softening them up. Cirque has taken 1, David down. Some damage deployed through that smoke as well. 50 seconds as Automatic now drags himself back into CT spawn. He wants to stop this push forward.
Mid to B with only pistols here. You have to hope that the rotation's lazy.
Automatic's got the timing as well, just as they were holding. They look away. Automatic goes in, sweeps up 3, and Stewie has the extremity. 9 rounds now for EG, ready to tie things up.
Okay, well handled there. And I thought it was an Arch and a Library now EG. This is where they should do their best work. The CT side, Inferno, their map choice, overpass waiting in the wings. And Automatic's even got the opener.
I think 9Z's chance in the second half was that gun round they were able to find, and the fact that they lost to the Eagles probably threw away a significant chance here for 9Z.
Well, it was never going to be easy for this T-half, and now it's just gotten infinitely harder, right? Because of that, they could have likely gotten themselves up to 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Which would have meant still have to find 4 gun rounds, or maybe looking for any early damage they possibly can. Now the silent adjustment here up in towards the window room, at least that's something to work with. No smoke top mid. Long is now denied as far as vision goes. Up short very quickly here.
This is explosive.
Very quickly.
9Z running into the side, Rush holding, and boy, his teammates have gone down, and so is he. Now Cirque pushes forward. He's trying to get something down, but ropz is on the flank, and now automatic chipping in. That's a quick rotation from him, but still 9Z with a bomb down. 2v2, Stewie and automatic making that rotation back. Certainly should still have a chance at this, but just a flash to get back in.
This has to be more on David here. DGT is too low, and they're doubling up.
Oh, they're doubling up indeed, but now they need to be careful because they're slipping on by. Stewie just creeps on by, head down, and oh, so well played. Stewie takes down 2, and just creeping below that box. They've been caught by that a couple of times now.
The thing is right there, the conversation that they have right now at EG, they have the Dougs in the right place to shut this down.
Cirque goes out, quick peek, takes down Max. Rush elsewhere, happily collecting the second kill of play, and now we're down to 28 seconds, and 9Z trying to lose significant forces and far too quickly at that. Rush is going to be forced into the open, swing out from David, it's good. Oh, gets back, it's actually looking and hits that shot, but now they charge forward into the side. They still have to clear out automatic, and remember, Breeze up on the balcony, and it is easy for Breezy.
Beautiful stuff, and as we expect now, the game has just changed, right? The flow of the game has changed. I think there was an intense period. We can only highlight it so much. It was that third round of this second half, and now I think EG will close with ease. This is the confidence they should be looking for to go into overpass. The third map of play here, and good stuff from Cirque. You can see Rush there finding out the frags with the low smoke. You know that that's the most likely play possible, so just with some shots through to confirm it. And Breeze the safety net to finish
going forward.
You need them to land.
Yes, you do need those nets to land. That certainly would have helped matters out here. Automatic going over the coffins. 1 kill for him. ropz able to reply on his teammate is Stewie. Now the smoke fades away. Cirque is ready. Misses the shot. Could get a little rough here for EG. Automatic still somewhat of a strong position. ropz is trying to peer over the top, and that smoke will start to fade away. Automatic now caught in the open, and the Tech 9 to the kill. Bomb down. EG in a bit of a rough spot.
So much utility for the retake, and that smoke that they were lining up right there, that could actually enable exactly this. This would be a good time for a mid to B call.
Rush is holding long. They're going to have to deal with him.
I think they missed their smoke here.
Rush now walks forward.
Yeah,
he gets
they
more
did
aggressive.
miss their smoke.
Rush needs to be careful. They're about to come around the corner. Rush rattling a few bullets. They line up! 3 down. Oh, that is heartbreaking here for 9Z. Rush in one foul swoop removes 3 of the play, and automatic pushes down. Underrated for sure. But here we are, back into this matchup for the Americas. EG challenging inside of Banana, and Stewie this time will open up the round with a kill through the smoke.
See the tilt of the head of Lucan there. I feel like the conversation when these smokes come up and the spam is going both ways is, boys, just let him spam. Like, what are we gaining from standing behind the smokes?
We're just risking it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's so silly. It's a fundamental flaw that both of these teams have shown so far within this matchup, and now a 4v5 number disadvantage for 9Z to operate within. They're going back towards A. I know they won the last gun round here, but that was fortunate. Very fortunate.
Automatic and Breeze sitting back in the pit. Breeze
7
under a
HP.
lot of damage, barely alive, but still alive. And that could be the difference maker here. You still have to worry about the pit with the site setup. There should be enough distraction. There should be strong enough. And automatic, he does not crack. He finds 3, and Breeze will close for EG.
That has to be the last opportunity that 9Z had in this map over past Destin now. And yeah, just getting compound attention. The second round, the fact that they convert that and then go forward and fumble, that might haunt them, especially if they end up losing this series. But this is great now if you're Pain. You want this to go 3. You want this to go the distance. You want both of these teams to sweat and struggle their way through. And that's exactly what's happening here as Cirque repositioning now up short. Well, likely to find a couple here as that looks super ready for his position. The dry swing, almost a double there. And we should call this one done.
Yes, absolutely. Lucan and Max, I think too many mistakes made throughout this T side for 9Z. Let's see if Lucan can get some style points on the way out the door. First kill onto Breeze.
Have a little bit of a boost here. So monesi with a nice highlight on the interwebs from this position.
Oh,
and,
they fumbled it.
monesi made the jump. That was the difference, I suppose.
Rush, that molly's not going to really stress him out too much.
They play that position a lot, haven't they, Graveyard?
Yeah, they have. And with the distraction of Cirque, it's easy to close it up. And so EG will battle back. They will take map 2 and force us to a 3rd, and their major dream still alive. On the CT side, I remember. But we'll see if automatic headshots will land. As 9Z make noise, he now alerted to the bench play. They peek into the open, automatic immediately to the headshot, and then goes out again. Spots out a lot of info, but now under a bit of pressure. You want to remove automatic from the pistol as quickly as possible. You don't want him to be around for the flash. They're waiting for it, but Stewie's helping him out.
Okay, well, the savior here, this combo on B on Inferno continuing to do work. Stewie's grabbed another, and I think this one is falling apart at the seams here. DGT and Max have got a couple back, but Rush will finish him off, and now it is just DGT up close and personal to the front of the side. The Goosh is good. 2 players low now.
DGT definitely competitive with the Glock in the smoke. Rush evading the bullets, dodging, weaving left and right. And Rush is going to drop all the way back to safety, knowing that he can't really afford to get caught, so he can play alongside Cirque. The shoot confirm it. Peek out from Rush. Cirque does the initial damage, softened up, taken out, and the pistol is Evil Geniuses.
The biggest issue right there was the...
And they might actually be able to do that. There's no one really playing in a position to cancel it out. A couple of spam balls maybe, but the side box is actually covered off the plant. Now look at the smoke. Player inside of it, it's David.
Should be ready for this. They've acknowledged it, yeah.
I mean, you see a smoke down like that, you have to consider the pistol might be inside of it. Now DGT, well, left towards short. EG, not yet on the defuse. A couple of bullets now rattling through, and someone should get on that defuse in just a moment.
He's trying to reposition to come around and take the fight from elsewhere here, but the round is over. No way back in. Bomb defused, 4-0 star. An easy stuff, right? They play a bit more of a passive stance. They don't want to lose out to those pistols who are cascading through the monster position, trying to run them on down and scoop up those rifles to go for a bit of aim map. So well handled there from EG. No dramas as we continue to see this team piece it together right in front of our very eyes. This is good stuff here from Stewie. The biggest problem right there was obviously the losing of the bomb site, which gave over the plant. But it's not the end of the world. The buy back out from 9Z and the AWP into the hands of Luke.
Start to see some of the gimmicks that worked, and if you do a little bit of a review, maybe you can cancel out Nighton, who seemed pretty linear in some of his positions, so we'll see how that pans out. But oh my god, okay, ropz and looking just like that. 2 kills to open up the round. Rush now looking in to sweep up ropz. He will get taken out because of the wide swing, and Looking will happily collect that kill. Now Stewie rushing his way back out, but him and Breeze left with 15 seconds left. Actually, that bomb needs to go down. And DGT deploy the plantic. Stewie now moves forward from Bank. Breeze making no secret about where he's coming from to set up distraction. And they're finding kills. It's just one left. It's DGT in the 1 versus 2. He's taken down Stewie, but now he still needs Breeze. He holds in the dice box. Shot will land. It's DGT down to 23. The rifle switched out to DGT is just biding his time, and Breeze comes in to sweep it up. That looked like a round. It was a lock-in for 9Z, but somehow, some way, Breeze...
Sandbag, you can see the conversation already starting to wear on through.
Automatic clears down below. Boost has come in. Now 2 players need to cross to the side. ropz is in a good position. Actually gets the lineup of both. Cirque and Automatic locked out, and finally around on the board alone.
Here.
He just holds it. He just sticks it.
Wait, he has a kit. He has a kit.
Around. Looking's gonna...
Oh my god!
He misses the shot. It's a disaster. Stewie just holds. 9 seconds left. Looking is picked, and he's pulled him into the fight. Now Cirque, when he knows it's down the time. Oh, Cirque hits the shot of the foot cup. 9 secured for EG at the half, and at least that 7 will be evaded.
Okay, well, they get it across the line right there. This is a close game. The pistol around the conversion. 9Z are going to level this one up real quick, but EG, they have this buffer. They have to know what this means right now for 9Z. Looking towards divider, players in the upper bathrooms, Max and DGT. A potent combo to lock this one down. If they come into upper bathrooms here, it's going to be a real biff. It's going to be a real brawl for control.
Flash to peek. That's going to blind Max. It won't blind DGT, though. He comes away with 1. Max still under pressure, and Breeze! That's more like it. A double kill on the pistol. Looking still pointing it back, but Automatic sweeps on in.
Yeah, not flustered right here. That is great from Breeze. We called his name, and he immediately delivers. And it's David and ropz, 2 of the weaker performers at the moment for 9Z.
We've seen some big performances from the earlier, so we know they're capable, but this position still utility. There's so much of it left for EG.
What's connected? Here comes the push, sir. Not wincing, but can't hit the shot. Should be traded out. Bomb's loose.
How has that happened? How is this happening? We're down into the 2v2. Upgraded weapons. Bomb Max often can be caught in positions that are compromising. Long this time. Peeks out. Immediate headshot. Automatic down.
That's the AK as well. They need to scoop that up. Get that back in the hands. Be threatening.
Oh! EG are not going to the major. It is 9Z whose dream is still alive.
Oh, the celebration. You can see what that means. It's just 1 series, but they've taken EG out. They keep their dreams alive. 9Z have done it in 3, 16, 14.
A team that had barely any expectations coming into this event have taken down a side that have so many. The experience. Evil Genius is the team that should be taking this.